Need for Speed is obviously one of the bigger brands in gaming, I'd say. It's been around for so many years. At the core of it, Need for Speed is about driving cars unbelievably fast. Sliding through corners, play with your mates, customize your car, and being chased by cops. It really is that accessible racing experience, and not to know, you don't need to know anything about cars. All you need to know is about, I can hold a controller and I'll drive down the road. The reason we didn't ship a game last year was really that we wanted to almost, I guess, soul search what Need for Speed means to people. We spoke to the fans, but also, obviously, what the people making the games, right? What kind of game, what kind of experiences do we want to deliver to the fans? So we took the year off to really get that in place, get the core pillars of a Need for Speed experience together, spend time with the people playing our games, of understanding what should we build. And what you see here now, what you saw in the press conference, what we have played here on the show floor, is basically the blueprint of that, if you want, the experience that we're going to be building Need for Speed on going forward. It is going to be about deep customization of cars. It is going to be about a narrative that can pull you through the experience. That real-time compositing that's in the beginning of that movie that we showed in the press conference is, let me just say, it's really hard to achieve. But I also want to kind of say that it's a window into the future. People have been talking about photoreal games for a long time. That piece there, did trick the 4 million watching the live view, the 2,500 people in the audience. Never could have, never saw that car in the background it was digital. That car, obviously, in the filming is not there. In the game, if you played the game and you saw that scene, that would be your car, customized the way you've done it, and it would look absolutely real. So that is photoreal by definition, and it's as I said, I think it's a glimpse into Gen 4 and the future. It really is quite a big honor to be obviously heading up something like Need for Speed. It has such a profound impact on gaming and how people grew up with games. One of the reasons we wanted to kind of revisit, and take inspiration from things like Underground and Carbon and Most Wanted is because often when you talk to people, they're like, yeah, I know what Need for Speed is. I played it 10 years ago. So, there's something really profound of kind of owning that brand and building that brand. There's a lot of responsibility of doing so. Because it's such a beloved brand. So what I love with it is the fact that you touch so many people when you make games. Every time you do something, you're going to get people that love it and people that don't love it, and there's a discussion. It's passion involved in what you deliver to people, and that's what kind of wakes me up in the morning. So the inspiration when you build a game like this is obviously that you look back to the past. We have quite obvious inspirations from Underground. We have in the studio at Ghost, we have people from pretty much every iteration that's happened. We have people from Underground, we have people from Carbon, people from Most Wanted, we got people from Criterion and their games. So with that collection of people, we kind of take the inspiration, what made that feature really cool in 2005, and how can it be cooler in what we do now. But as developers, we have inspiration from everything, right? I'm previously DICE. I'm still in close connection with DICE and the awesomeness that they make. We take inspiration from them. They take inspiration from us. So inspiration comes from everywhere, really, and then kind of gets into fueling that gaming experience that we want to bring to the fans.